Okay, welcome. Okay, so this strategy I want to be teaching us today is actually focused on a long trade, so it's not for a short trade. Whether on boom, whether on crash, whether on volatility 75, anywhere, this tool, if you can use it effectively, you're going to trade reversal, pullback. You will trade them more profitably. Now, I'm buying crash 500 and I held the position for a little while. Why did I make an entry for a buy? Let me quickly show us. So the tool we'll be using today is Fibonacci. Now, some people know how to plot Fibonacci retracement, but they don't know how to use it. Now, if you can plot it correctly, then you can also use it effectively. Now, this volatility 101 is, so we'll come back to this. Let's go to the crash. Okay, it crashed, it reduced the profit. Don't worry, it's still going up. Now, why did I make entry for a buy? The Fibonacci has been plotted, but let me remove it and let's plot again. Now, when you are plotting Fibonacci, it's advisable to use 4 hours time frame. Now, you can use a lower time frame, but the challenge is that you will not be able to know resistance and support, and you might actually be picking the wrong thing. Not that it will not work, but you will see that like the take profit might be very closer, might look somehow. So that's why it's good to stay on 4 hours. You don't need to go to daily, just go to 4 hours. Any fear you are trading, then you just go and pick the Fibonacci retracement. You will see it among the object, under the object. If you don't have it among the favorite object, you just click on the plus sign. But I already have it among my favorite, so I will just pick it there. You click on the plus sign, then you look for Fibonacci. You see Fibonacci there. You pick the Fibonacci retracement, not Fibonacci time zone, not Fibonacci fan, but Fibonacci retracement, because we are trying to pick where the market is expected to retrace from, a reversal where we expect any continuation and all that stuff. So I'll pick Fibonacci, then you pick from the tip, then you drag down to the base. If the market also is a market that actually not that is going up again, so if it's the market that is coming down, you pick also from the base, you drag up and you watch from there. So now we already drag down. Now when you are dragging down, remember we are on 4 hours time frame, and because we are on 4 hours time frame, something is very, very important for us to do, and that is you must account for the trade, the wick, the shadow, anything you know it as, whether you know it as trade, whether you know it as shadow, whether you know it as wick, you will have to account for it. I'm trying to okay, now this is the lowest at this time, though I know this has adjusted, so I will need to shrink it down back. Just give me some seconds and that's it. We are back now. Okay, so now I've plot the Fibonacci now. Now if you plot the Fibonacci, where did you make entry position? Remember that this is a market that is coming from up and has reached the bottom. So it has like reached its zero level. We are expecting from its zero level to go back to 100 or to continue below its zero level. Now, where did I make entry for a buy? You will make entry for a buy above the 23 Fibonacci. Okay, the Fibonacci levels, I want to, let me adjust small. As you can see, this level are automatic level. Okay, the level comes directly with the Fibonacci. So you can see 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, then 100. upper part is 100, the lower part is 0. Now, when the market starts moving like this, let's be sure that we are counted for the week. So when the markets move and the market has actually reached what you think should be a base, even though you might not know yet that, okay, the market has started going up, instead of joining that market hastily, it's better to first of all plot your Fibonacci. When you plot your Fibonacci, what Fibonacci does for you is that it helps you to look at a safe place to make entry, and you make entry from there, and you can be sure that the market should actually play according to what you thought, what you actually believe, the direction you expect it to go. Then you have idea if the market is not going to go in that direction. Now this crash 500 that can make a lot of people, be much more afraid. But the point is that I'm owning a position like this, and you can see we have a crash before, and now it's already back. It's covering the crash. I'm not saying the crash will not occur again. It can occur and reoccur again. And I will tell you the reason why this one may not get to 38.2. Now, because you can see the pattern the market is really forming like a downward pattern, and also it has reached the 38.2 and failed to go above it. So it's just trying to make advance again. But that's not where we are going now. Where we're going is that we are at the safe level to enter. They are above those values. Now, above 23.6 is safe to enter. Above 38.2 is safe to enter. Above 50 is safe to enter. Above 61 is safe to enter. Now, when I use the word above, it is safe to enter. It is not that the moment the market, cut that line and started going up, that you just join that market. No. Even though many of the time you might actually scale through, make profit, the market can hit your take profit. But the truth is that wait for the market to return and retest that level. Then you can make your entry or even pen an order. The moment you see that the market has passed that level, you might now pen and hold it down, waiting for the market to activate you, then you go. Now, the point that is very crucial is the 23. There is no way the market would have broken 23 up that the market will not make every advances to actually get to 38.2. So it's expected, like the measure of the market, that the moment the market somehow from a zero can manage to get above 23.6, you can be sure after you have penned the order at 23.6 that the market will come and activate your trade, then eventually return back to 38.2. Now, when you enter at 23.6, you take your profit at 38.2. Now, you can see that the time frame I'm using is 4 hours. So if you feel like, 4 hours, I can't hold my position up to 4 hours, you can switch to lower time frame. Now, one beauty of Fibonacci is that when you switch to a lower time frame after plotting on higher time frame, the values still remain the same. So you'll be able to spot the direction of the market, the movement of the market. Not that because I've plotted on 4 hours, when I change to 1 hour, it will bring it closer. No. I plotted on 4 hours, every level, the value, the exact value, where it is, like if 23.6 is at 7551, when I return back to 1 minute, the 23.6 will also be at that 7551. It would have adjusted according to the time frame now, and it will only adjust its space because the time frame has changed, but it will not change the value where the Fibonacci is. Meaning that when you plot on higher time frame already, when you come to a lower time frame, you see it exactly the way you plot. And also, if you plot on a lower time frame, you go to a higher time frame, exactly the same thing will happen. The whole thing we adjust according to the one you use to plot, and not according to the time frame that you are. So, for example, we plotted on 4 hours. Let's go to daily so that you can understand what I'm saying. Now you can see daily now that also the 100 is also at where it is before. The 61 is also at where it is before. Okay, the 50 is also at where we have it before. Also 38 is also as where we have it before. So everything will still be exactly at the value where they are normally. So it will not change. Nothing will change that. Nothing is a constant thing. So whether you go to a lower time frame and higher time frame, the values will remain the same. So you plot on 4 hours so that you can actually see very well and actually now watch the market. Remember, the reason why we're plotting on 4 hours and not on 1 hour is because if you plot on 1 hour, you might not really see very well the whole thing that the market has to. You might not pick the right position like resistance and support, because that is very important. That is very important. You may not pick the right resistance, the right support, and if you don't do that, you might actually be on the wrong path already, because Fibonacci will just plot it according to what you mark, the level you mark, and actually expect the market to react to it. Now you can see the profit is increasing and it's advancing towards 38.2. Now, like I told you, this is boom and crash. This is crash 500. It can crash and crash again. So you enter above 23, like I said, you enter above 38 when the market is successful above 38. Like you can see that the market was successful above 23. In this case, the market first of all buy and pass from 23.6, even past 38.2, as if the market will just keep going like that. Then the market corrected back to come back to 23.6 to activate people. Then eventually it hits the take profit at 38 before dropping. Now we have seen that the market is trying as much to be successful above 38, but it's not yet successful above 38. So you don't make entry in that case yet. You are waiting for the market to pull down to, like this one that is buying now. We are expecting it to actually push up above 38.2 successfully. That is, it will be a full candle above, then make advances up, then return back. Like about 2-3 candles, we go up, then we return back to that 38 and not come below to the 38. Then we can now make entry. You can see that the aspect of the 23, when the market was returning back, it tried to break the 23 below but could not. Then was buying. Then I joined that trade, and that's why I said the market can spike and there is tendency that the market can go even below. But because for the purpose of the video, that's why I actually use this strategy. Now let's quickly go to another pair without wasting much time. Let's go to fix 75 and see if the Fibonacci really works on fix 75. So fix 75, 4 hours. Don't forget the time frame should be 4 hours. And don't forget, you pick the climax and you pick the base. Then you drag. Now, there's a mistake I will need to remove. This Fibonacci, in this case, we are going to plot from below, because the market, we are expecting a retracement of the market down. Remember, we are watching to see how we can sell in this case, because the market has come from buy level to level above. So a 0 will be like our max. That's a 0. We'll be at the top now. Then we are watching to actually see how we can make entry in this particular pair. Now you can see now, like what I said before, the market actually dropped, and as it was dropping, a full candle dropped below 23. Now as it dropped below the 23 value, that we expect it that okay, then the market should return back. Then the market continue again, coming towards the 0 level. So we don't know if the market will get to 0. So if the market did not get to 0 now and it comes above the 23 level now, you make entry for a sell. Okay, you make entry for a sell and you expect the market to get to 38. Okay, so I just want to adjust. Okay, I want us to see very well. So now we are expecting the market to now come below now the 23 again. You know, it wasn't successful before, because if it was successful, as the market break, as it was going back, it should actually activate, you know, it should actually push up as a buy and as a sell, not as a buy. Then the market keep pushing up as a buy, then we know that, okay, it can return back to its zero level. Now, when you make entry above the 23 level, like I told you, is that you can come to lower time frame. Remember, the Fibonacci will not change. So, unfortunately, we will not be able to see everything now. But what I'm actually trying to show you also is that, look at it here, where the market returned back in this point. You can see the pattern the market forms, an upward pattern and not a lower, a downward pattern, showing a full tendency of the market pushing up. And in that case, I believe you are not waiting to take that type of trade, because it is not right, because the market, according to your time frame, everything is showing a pushing up, as you can see now, pushing up, buying, and not sell. Even at this place, you can see how the market form a double bottom and eventually get here, then make advances above the 23 level again. Then we believe that the market might get to zero again before picking, or the market can be successful above 23 here and show a pattern for a buy, then we enter for a buy when you go to a lower time frame. Okay. You can see this is still growing in profit. So go to lower time frame and keep watching the market to come back to this level and show a pattern for a buy. But let's go to crash and see. You can see crash also show a pattern for a buy here. A lower, a higher low, another higher low, another higher low, another higher low. The pattern for a buy, justifying the reason why you should enter on your 15 minute. So when you see the pattern above the level, you know it's safe. If you did not see the pattern, like a buy pattern or a sell pattern as you expect it to be above those key levels, then you don't open position. So just use this tool, practicalize it on demo account, feed me back, give me feedback on how you feel the thing is, okay? Like I told us, it's actually meant to open position for a while. It's not just a short position, it's a long position stuff. That the pattern you keep seeing the pattern, you keep, you know, making the money, you keep watching the trade, you keep playing out, the trade will keep playing out, and you eventually make as much as the market has to offer. When you get to 38, you close, or you wait for it to get to 50. But once you get to 50, no matter what trade you are in, it's better you close your position. It's better, whether it's boom and crash, whether it's not boom and crash, it's better you close your position at that time and secure the profits that you already have. Okay, like I said, I will be expecting a comment, I will be expecting question, I will be expecting you to tell me how you do, how the thing works or how it doesn't work for you. So if you've not subscribed, please do. Please do. We are very, very close. We are very, very close to having 1,000 subscribers. And I told us that when we have active and engaging audience, I will start doing weekly analysis. Now, the reason why I've not been doing weekly analysis is because there is a need for people to actually, enough people to actually watch the analysis, because it's weekly. So if I make analysis for this week and people did not turn up to watch it, so it's useless once we are already in the week and towards the end of the week. All people can only do is to revert back to it and say, let me check if the market play out according to the guy's analysis. So that is the reason. So please subscribe if you've not subscribed. If you're a subscriber, thank you. Click on the like button. Thank you very much.